Okay, so this was one of those raw, uncut, no makeup, tired mama videos. Okay? I have not done a video on here in quite some time because I thought, well, I'll just take a break, and a break turned into like a millennium. Honestly. You know, I had to get down to the real core bottom of that, y'all. And, for me, everything starts at the base of fear. Well, like, I should be doing this, but, like, why me, right? Why should I be doing videos to help people in recovery? Like, why me? Like, well, yeah, I know I have a past, but am I really good enough to help someone else? You know, and that's the basis of this. And it's like, it's scary for me, y'all, because I don't feel worthy enough sometimes, and I really need to work on that. You know, this is like me just being vulnerable right now and saying, you know, hey, you know, God wants to use me in so many ways, but I just like use all the excuses in the world. Well, I'm busy when I'm really not, or I'm tired when really I'm just delving into my depression and things instead of doing what God wants me to do. And I'm not taking hold of God's, you know, wings and letting him guide me. You know, I'm letting the devil just keep, you know, pulling me under lately. Excuse me. Should not be biting my nails. But yeah, that's the reality of this, y'all. And it's not that I haven't been writing poetry. I've been writing a little bit, not much. But like, I don't know. This is just like where I'm at. I'm in this like mama slump where, you know, yeah, I have a 1-year-old now. I have a 1-year-old now. That is even crazy to say. But like, God's going to use me. He really is. He wants me to break out of my shell. And he wants me to do things, but I keep, well, maybe later, God. Maybe later, God. You know, I'd rather just sit here and play on my phone or just watch a normal TV show or just sleep, because really I can't do that. So this is like raw and uncut, and like I don't know how many of y'all can relate to this, but like I'm sure there is probably a lot of mamas that can. But yeah, so I am gonna share a poem with you. But I'm also gonna share a verse. So yeah, I'm over here. And I believe, if I'm correct, I believe it's 2 Timothy 1:7. But I can't be for sure on that, so hold on. I got my Bible here. And it is. Okay. For the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. Okay, that is what mine says. But I know in other versions it says God does not give us a spirit of fear. You know, and that's another. This says, for the Spirit God gave us does not make us timid, but gives us power, love, and self-discipline. You know, in other versions, like I said, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. You know, and that's reality, y'all. God has not given me a spirit of fear. He has not. The devil gives me that, and I roll right into that sometimes, and I've got all these things that I feel God wants me to do and all these plans, but, I've never really been encouraged growing up too much. I had a troubling childhood, and so that, really, hurts me sometimes, and I feed into that negativity instead of growing from that. But here, I'm gonna, share this newest poem with you, and, I'm not all ready, and this is, completely uncut and raw, because, honestly, guys, I didn't plan any of this, so, excuse me, I'm a little bit all over the place, but, so this is called No Separation. Chaos swimming through my mind, scared to let all this mess unwind, struggling to know what's really true in the midst of all this blue. Tears of confusion splatter on the floor, and I don't think I can take much more. In all this mess, I had forgotten about the one who can remove my stress. I fell to my knees in desperation, asking for forgiveness, yet between us there was no separation. His arms were still wide open, just like I was hoping. He reassured me of his love that flits around me like a dove. No longer shall I allow this world to bring me down, because my rescuer wears a crown. That's so true. I need to remember that. No longer shall I allow this world to bring me down, because my rescuer wears a crown. Think about that. God gave me those words, and I need those today, man. I can let Satan and the troubles of this world bring me down in a minute, and I can just really get caught up in the problems. And I can really get caught up in other addictions besides, addiction. I didn't post about this, but I recently just celebrated 3 years of sobriety on January 17th. Big thing for me. But I find myself even after that, having issues with other things, especially unhealthy eating, especially that. Not really overeating, it's just what I'm eating is very unhealthy. I'm having an issue, I buy fruits and don't eat them. And then I want my daughter to eat healthy, so I'll buy fruits for her and then I'll eat junk. That's real and honest. I have trouble eating healthy, and I really need to get back to it, man. I really need to get back to it. And not just eating a healthy meal once or twice a week. I'm serious. I need to eat healthy every day. So that's something I'm really struggling with, and there's other little issues. But I just recently, for the fourth time, started another step study through Celebrate Recovery. It's on Tuesday nights, and that's really, really cool, because I really need it, in dealing with unhealthy eating, and just dealing with, depression and other mental health issues. And I never realized I had depression until just recently, when all I want to do is sleep. I don't want to really do a whole lot, and I just want to be blah. That's a problem too. So I just really need to work on that. Excuse a happy birthday in the background and the puppy dog pals, because that's my life with a 1-year-old. A super cute 1-year-old, by the way. Really cute little girl. But, just my life lately. Just kind of sharing my struggle, sharing where I'm at. I think I am having some issues, maybe with like chemical depression or something. I don't know. I know that I am on antidepressants, and the doctor didn't really want to change them around too much. But I'm waiting to get in to see my actual psychiatrist. Copays can be expensive sometimes, so I'm kind of waiting to meet my deductible. But if it gets bad enough, I know I can go to the local mental health place that's either free or cheap if it gets bad enough. But I'd rather see my actual psychiatrist. But overall, I'm doing pretty well. I'm praying, and I know God's gonna, help me just to get more motivated. I think it also could be a little bit of my thyroid. I just started a higher dose, so that could also be it. But I'm really thankful, like, that I'm not where I used to be. And I wrote that poem, from a place of where I used to be, not where I am now. But I don't ever want to get back to there, I'm not in that desperation that I was, but I don't want, these issues to become a problem so much that I'm in that desperation and I feel like using and I feel like, going crazy because, I'm kind of that person today that wants to handle it, now instead of later. So I'm just being vulnerable, guys. I have struggles too. I'm not perfect by any means, and I just post this and that, hopes maybe, other people can relate. Overall, I'm doing good. Overall, I'm doing really good. It's just every once in a while I get in a little bit of a funk. It is what it is. But, recovery has taught me to reach out and talk to people. And I have, I've talked to some people and I've told them, what I feel God wants me to do and how I'm kind of running from it. So, I don't know, y'all. Kind of where I'm at. That's all I got, guys. Thanks for letting me share.